This video did really well, so we're gonna be doing it again. Yes, I am very original, I know guys. I'll be playing a Face-It game on Overpass and seeing if I can make some good plays, and then I'm gonna head over to Discord and get into a call with an actual CSGO pro who can coach me and tell me how to play better. So sit tight, enjoy the knowledge, and even if you're already good at Counter-Strike, you might learn something new. Keep in mind, this game was about 2500 elo average.
Short.
Smoke heaven.
Short, you can hide, bro.
Bad smoke heaven.
Bad short, close. Okay.
That short. One call.
Chuck. Well.
I'm planting.
10 HP!
Nice. What the fuck?
What the?
Barrels. Water, barrels.
Go for water.
One ABC dead. One water.
Water, one. That's one more water, dead. Just go with gun, guys.
Smoking short.
I'm sick.
That short one.
Call, behind, door. Toilet. Door, behind.
Dead cool. Barrel dead. Yeah, GG guys.
Well played.
I think this was a decent game, and I could definitely use this for a coaching session. Alright guys, now I'm going to get NATO Suffix on the call, and he's going to tell me exactly what I did wrong and what I did right during this Overpass game.
Bang.
Bang. How you doing, man?
This round, already I really like what you guys are doing. Going like 1A and 4 towards B is like a super common overpass pistol round. The guy on A, he takes early info mid. If the T's are running up mid, you know that they are A. And if you don't see them on A, either they are waiting somewhere or they are right now rushing B. That's why you want to stack with 4 guys B. You even have actually a guy who bought a smoke and smoked monster. And if you look at the radar now as well, the T's are rushing short, but I wonder if they would have rushed monster if this smoke would not get dropped. So it's actually pretty big util from your teammate here. And I'll watch it with X-ray as well.
Just like I was playing with X-Ray.
Yeah, of course. You said I was not allowed to mention that.
Oh, right. I'll just cut it out.
But you can clip it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
When someone uses this like monster smoke for you, the main thing you want to do is make sure that you block in front of the smoke. Now, this can be done with a Molotov like you're doing here, which I think is good. You can also just underhand like a flash while I'm running over on the left side. Kind of the flash you're getting now, actually, that someone threw for you. You can like underhand this flash for yourself and then go and check. Because anyway, if they're coming through the smoke, they will be blind. I sometimes like to save my Molotov, but I think what you're doing with the Molotov is also good. And it's in fact better if they were to rush. Nading the monster smoke for both sides right now is really strong. Because your teammate is out short. So if they're not short, and you check and they're not in the monster smoke and you don't see them outside the monster smoke, they kind of have to be towards A. I actually had something I wanted to say, and it's like a compliment, so I'm gonna shock you off for like 15 seconds and then I'm gonna wipe my mouth after.
Entering Glizzy Overdrive.
I think you are extremely good. Your aim and your mechanics are always so fucking clean. And that's something that always really impresses me with you, is that you only have like 5k hours or something like this, like way less than me, way less than most pros. If you wanted to have gone pro, I am confident that the only thing that could get in way of that is girls and weed. And I know you've cut out one out of the two.
Don't forget to wipe your mouth.
Oh yeah. One of my favorite setups to run in POCs is having one person playing left side, CT Monster, and one person playing Rain. This is one of the hardest setups to break in all of CS in terms of POCs. You have Monster smoked. If someone flashes out, the left guy is going to be blind, and you as Rain player, you step out and you kill. And if they come short, we have insane off angle where this guy now has to look like a million places. If they don't flash out monster, they just come running through the smoke. The left guy is just going to straight up smash them. One play I really like doing on Overpass is if you smoke toilets on around 45 and you go into the toilet smoke, this is really OP. If they are waiting out the smoke, they have to go with only 20 seconds left. And if they don't wait out the smoke, you will always be behind them.
Also here I recognized the haven't smoked was bad, so I ran through it.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong here. I like what you're doing. I personally think heaven is a pretty exposed position. Try to drop into water immediately through the heaven smoke. That way, if the T's kill your two teammates, you are as a joker.
So here we didn't have short info. And I remember I just jiggled short, but I also wanted to be close to A in case they were going up A.
There are two things you could do to better your situation here. With a guy playing like out here, it means that if the T's go underground to like monster this way, or if they go this way, he will kill at least one and get early information. If they go short, they will probably plant the bomb, and maybe someone is going to check monster after the bomb plant, but probably not while the bomb is getting planted. And it's possible as well that if you are playing, let's say, truck, that you will even hear them stepping or doing something on B. You can either leave the short info you have and just walk up and like play two guys on A to help your teammate up there. That makes it at least a 2-on-2 on A, and it makes it a little bit more winnable. The alternative, which I actually quite like now that I think about it, is that you could say, I am going to push short because you don't have a weapon. If you walk here and let's say you die here, well, the T's are going to rush into B and they're going to try a plant immediately. And then your teammate has probably a lurk timing. If you die when you're out here, it's likely from someone here, and your teammate can peek the short pipe and he can trade you. And if you don't get any contact, you don't die, it means you guys are two guys on an instant flank. Of both of them, you need to give up the short info, because it's, at this point, kind of unhelpful. Most top teams, and just top players in general, will nade the door every single round, because most of the time it's CT advantage. If you nade the door, it means that when you're doing this boost, you will see their feet as they're walking over here. It's also really good if your teammate is playing here, he hears them rushing with pistols and underground, like spamming through this wall, will get a lot of kills. When you don't have anyone playing in this area, so no one is holding the smoke, you keep your smoke rather, so that if they do like some monster pop and they do like a Molotov on your barrels, you smoke off like the left side of pillar, and you use this to stay alive and buy time. When the round turns into a 3-on-3 here, if you peek monster here, you can go and clear monster, and if they're not monster, I think a really solid play for you to do is actually to push monster, because it could allow you to hold this and get early info if they're coming short. It allows you to have a good angle if they're coming T-spawn. It's a much better way for you to play to stay alive than playing dildo. If you flash anywhere over this like hedge, the flash comes over the hedge and this guy can peek from underground and they will always be blind, and he can peek in headshot angles. It's so overpowered. If you get good at offering these flashes and using these flashes for a team, it's unbelievable how much you will just destroy them on A, basically. If you look at the CT setup, like,
I mean, it's a really sandwich B setup here.
Exactly. And they just react off of all this util you guys are throwing. If they didn't have two guys immediately short because they have like such a
because of the con setup, that would have worked.
Yeah. But I also think maybe number 4 should be like after doing his util holding like this or flanking short, because let's see if there's something he could have done better.
Yeah.
Like here, for example.
Yeah, and here he just stands still.
If he would instead just be checking this, he would see them run out now after his flash. And
yeah. And the only thing that I don't understand, why people start running here, because you can still contact up, no?
Yeah, definitely. The way I always say on Overpass is that if monster is not smoked, you should kind of see it as an invitation, like they've rolled out the red carpet, you know.
Because the definition of a contact is you shift until someone makes contact with the enemy team. Not up until you reach this point and then you start running, right?
And I agree with that completely.
It's a big sigh.
But it is. What?
Big sigh. Nobody ever does it in Face It.
And here they roll out the red carpet again, the CTs.
Yep.
Like, another knowledge bomb. As CT on Overpass, one of the best things you could do for yourself is figuring out if the T's are playing what's called B default or what's called A default. It's not on purpose, but you guys are making it very clear you guys are playing B default. If you would play against really good players, they would be stacking more heavily B right now. And that's why they are rolling out the red carpet, but in this round it feels more nasty than it did in the round prior, because you guys have made it very clear you are B.
So here I saw this guy right side monster. I was like, if this guy is gonna play there for the rest of the round, he's dead.
If you expected him to still play right side, you could have asked one of your teammates to go back to spawn and flash for you. Like, your whole team and the whole round falls apart when you actually had a potentially round-winning play. And now instead, you had a good play that you waited with so long that the round was already decided in a way.
Please tell me he flashes.
But, I mean, it's not great flashes.
I don't think that flash is short. Exactly. The idea was there. The idea was there. Yeah, it hit the bridge.
I would say I always try to flash my short flash like kind of above underground. These guys, they will always be looking this way and will always get blind by this, but it will also take the second guy who is running up, and it will take the boost.
So I think we regrouped the monster, and actually surprisingly, everyone makes the jump perfectly. Nobody messes up any sound.
Oh.
Yeah, that is super rare.
Oh,
we said cold sec. Look at Bob.
Oh no. Oh no. Bro, this was the round. The round you talked about earlier.
Yeah.
You still have a good chance here. Oh.
Nope. So here I called, okay, stay hidden towards B or a monster. And me and Ba will fake over towards A. And then you guys go out B.
And this is super good because this is your first round where you do what I kind of talked about earlier. Like, you showed a B default and now you're going and working on A. In this round, it's kind of the first time ever where you've managed to start focusing one side and moving to the other side. Pro players, pro teams, they designate someone before they rush somewhere to be the fireman. And I really like the word fireman. So by saying it now, I'm hoping we can get the word fireman to mean that. I want to see Ba here. Because I think he is, I mean, he gets 2 kills, but he's the key to this. The pace he picks here is so good, because here you had someone who just dedicated himself to just rushing, and that's what you need on a rush. So,
well, thank you again for some great coaching.
No problem.
And this time I actually saved $40.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
I get scammed.
That's good. Oh shit.
I mean, you have any closers?
I still don't have any closers.
Shout out to NATO for doing another coaching video. If you guys want to go get coached by NATO, I will leave a link in the description to his Metafy profile. And again, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to press the like button because it does help me, and I wish you guys all a very good day.